Alright, welcome back to Blaster Master. It's weird that I'm playing this game after watching King Gizzard's Planet B video, because there is a Planet B in this game. Water Robertsons, yeah. Been a lot of art for Water Robertsons. Also, quick thing, people have been saying, Vinny, did you know that, you are in an Invader Zim comic? And I do know that. In fact, I got, something in my P.O. box. It was from the person that did the art for it. I don't have it on hand, but they sent me a copy of the comic. I'm just a little, like, background character. That's all. I make a little cameo. I'm pretty much famous now. You know. Vinny, show us? It's online somewhere. Lasante is next. Okay, I have to go back to original world. But yeah, thank you, artists. Matthew Seeley, I believe. Thanks for throwing me in there, and a little Vine Shroom too. That was really cool. But yeah, people are apparently just discovering this. I don't know if the comic just came out, or... like, I thought it came out a couple months ago. I like that people are now just calling the character in this game Melon Tits. The Melon Tits character. I don't think strictly they're made of watermelons. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Call the cops! This planet is very strange. That's why it's called Planet Stranger. I have a better weapon here. I want to do the missiles. Hope this is how I get out of here. Yep. I think Ninja Gaiden would be another good series to go back to its roots like this. Mega Man has done it well, and Inti created it, weirdly enough. Castlevania has kind of done it with Curse of the Moon, which Inti created. And now this one. Someone just said 5 other games already have that covered. There's just a million ninja games happening at the moment. Excite Bike? No, Maybe not Excite... Oh, what the fuck? I'm not sure if Excite Bike needs... or you can do more with it. And I think there already was a 3D Excite Bike on, like, the eShop or something, right? Mobile game? Yeah, I think that would be a good mobile game. I mean, they're doing a Mario Kart mobile game. Excite Bike 64 3D. Well, hang on a minute. Excite Bike 64 was its own thing. And then I think there was a different version of Excite Bike that was back to the NES style, but it was in 3D. Excite Bike 64 was pretty good. I always felt like that game would have done well with a 3DS remake. The frame rates were a little chunky on that, but the endless mode was cool. It was fun. The 3DS had that one? Okay. That was Excite Bike 3D! It was a part of the 3D Classic series. Excuse me, that was a yawn. Kid Icarus on the 3DS was really good. They actually managed to fix a little bit of the game's bullshit. And it looked nice. I'm trying to think of other NES games. I mean, I would love to see Jackal again. That's a Konami series. That would never come back, but Jackal was... It's a game I've talked about on streams plenty. Lots plenty, but Jackal done by the right developer with a good co-op mode? Hell yeah. Zelda 2 remake but with fixes? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a new Zelda 2 type game with fixes as well. And I say with fixes because the game could use some, but yeah. But yeah, and specifically the way they brought Blaster Master back, I think so- oh my god. Skeleton boss. No, this one's different. Jason, I'm picking up a signal. It's the access key. This must be the mutant Ken and Kenwood told us about. Is this from the previous game? I think I found a cheese. The Ultra Cheese. Now I know what Alex Turner was talking about on that Arctic Monkeys album. This is the Ultra Cheese. That is a horrible noise, by the way. Here, I'll play fair. I'll play fair. Never mind. God damn it! fucking deserve that. You know what? I will never be able to get that cheese back. That fucking spike. Come on. That was... come on. You know, I've never played the Ultra Cheese song during a BRB. Man, if I could go back in time 5 minutes, I would play that Ultra Cheese song. Come on. Ow! There was health right there. The feet killed me. I don't think I've ever made that sound before. I don't think I've ever... God damn it, man. I got it this time. Oof. Whoa. Oh, God, those do a lot of damage. Oh, in! They put a taqueria on the moon. 4 out of 5 stars, and that's unheard of. This is really upsetting to me, because I had the cheese. And this thing runs out of energy so quickly. This one needs to die. That one needs to die. Fuck! Someone said winning this legit will feel so much better. I know. I know you're right. Deep down, I know you're right. You take more damage when you run out of energy. Yeah. Oh, this one doesn't cost energy. Forgot about that. That's helpful. Oh, that makes things so much easier. Wow, my choice of weapon was destroying me. Fucking BAP mode now. What the hell? Was this fight only balanced for the weapon that I was using? Between the access key and the medicine counter really helped us out. She's quite strange, but thanks to her I feel a lot better. Next time we meet, maybe I'll say it for her. Bluer. How about that satisfying win? The cheese would have been more satisfying. But we wouldn't have gotten that noise out of you. Alright. Listen, say it again to my face. I got a sword. You fucking what? I've got a sword, mate. New weapon? Blast Striker, landmine that explodes to deploy a lightning sphere. Frog is like, I will take you back, and I'm like, no, I want to live here now. This is my new home. There's more here. I want to teleport Frog. They don't sell those in Boston, I looked. Spup. Increases G Sophia's max SP by 20%. You can teach me how to take care of one, Desert? You know, I had frogs. They were little tree frogs. One was sticky and it escaped. No, it didn't turn into a tank or anything. It didn't begin the story of Blaster Master, but it did escape, and I remember I checked, you know, I left the tank outside in, like, a little, you know, it's like in a little, like, in the garage, in a little area, and I remember checking that same area over and over and over again, and then like sweeping the outer perimeter and just checking, like, where did this frog go? But it was a sticky boy, so it, you know, it couldn't be found. Didn't want to be found. Didn't want to be tracked. You know how sticky boys is. Vinny, I had a turtle that just disappeared one day, never found it, and I have no idea how it managed to get away. Sorry to hear about your turtle. Just know that wherever it goes, wherever it may roam, it has a home. Your parents lost it. Quote-unquote lost it. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I thought happened to me. We had a shitty stray cat. I told this story on stream. That mysteriously disappeared one day, and I was told it died. Produce a body, motherfucker! I said. But no body was ever produced. But it was like, it was winter. You know, and there's no way we would have been able to take care of this cat. Because it was outside. It probably had some fucking rabies or something, too. I know that sounds, like, you know, sad and everything, but it really was a dirty cat. And I couldn't... I'm allergic to cats, so it's not like I can even really... Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with the cat? So, yeah, I'm almost positive that the cat was driven to a location, and not like shot behind a shed or anything like that, but, you know, just brought to an animal shelter, or, maybe just, you know, given to somebody. You know, my parents and grandparents, they could be a little, stubborn about certain things, but they weren't cruel people. But, you know, totally understood in retrospect. But it had guys, it had a weird unintentional side effect of making me not religious. Because they told me, my parents told me that the cat was sick, which I believed. And it might have been, I don't know, just a shitty stray cat. And that night, I prayed to God, because, you know, I went to Catholic school. They put me in Catholic school. I prayed to Jesus and God and Mother Mary that the cat would be okay. And I really believed, like, my prayers were working. And then the next day, the cat was, like, dead. And I told that story in class, too. And the teacher had no idea what to say. And the class was fucking hysterical laughing. I said, I believe I described it as... And this is me in, like, 4th grade. I was, like... Or 5th grade. I was like, I woke up to a dead cat. And the class was laughing. The teacher was mortified. And they were probably like, well, we lost one. Lost another one. Someone said, man, that's messed up. I know, and it's really not anyone's fault. That's the worst part. Like, the whole religious angle, that was just a coincidence. That was an accident. The cat, no one could have taken care of that cat in this house. There's no chance that that cat would have been taken care of. You know, I couldn't live with the cat because I was allergic to the cat. It was like a fucked up cat, too. Like, it was, like, dirty and smelly. I don't know why I liked him. Didn't even give him a proper name. I think Red. Like, because it was a red cat. Yeah, I don't know. I was just being a dumbass, to be honest. That's a fine name. Alright, so it's a name. It's odd name. So, yeah, again, it's a kind of a funny story. It's kind of semi-fucked up, but also, looking back, when you're older at something like this, you realize, oh, that was nobody's fault. That was just life being weird. As it is so frequently as it is so frequently due. Or only God's fault, of course, yeah. That too. As it so frequently do. That's right. I mean, they don't think it be like it is. This dimensional tunnel needs an access key to open. Fred's looking kind of stressed. Better find that key. That's like Carl. Carl talking shit about how, like, a fucking... an ant looks stressed. Actually, no, if I remember correctly, the story was, Carl was in his backyard. He was in his garden, and he saw a bee that he claimed looked stressed out. And Ricky's like, what you mean, Carl? What are you talking about, Carl? He's a little bit of stressed out. It was buzzing weird. It was buzzing weird. Apparently there's another blueprint somewhere around here. Huh. Well, the map isn't helping me out. I'm gonna run out of bombs before I discover the secret. Oh! It was buzzing weird. Paul, what do you mean? Look stressed, what do you mean? That was awesome. Oh, is that the bee that Carl said died of a heart attack?
We've been away filming in a sweltering.
Insects are out there, but no one's keeping an eye on them.
What are they up to?
And you just think about a lot of stuff. And you know, like say with the weather being hot and stuff, a lot of insects knocking about.
Right.
So I've just been watching them.
So while we've been filming, you've been watching insects?
Yeah, just seeing, because everybody knows insects are out there, but no one's keeping an eye on them. And I saw this bee to the right of me, sort of in the air, and it was a big one, and I was a bit like, oh, let's watch that. And it just fell. It fell from the air in front of me, and it was on the pavement. And I thought, oh, what's going on here? And I looked at it for a bit, and it was really still. Gave it a little kick, just to see if there was any movement. Nothing. Stone sort of, what's the saying? Stone cold dead.
Yeah! Stone cold be dead. Yeah. I like the fact
I don't think...
this bee suddenly saw Carl and had a heart attack.
Yeah.
It'd never seen anything that round before.
Yeah.
It just thought, it had approached him because he thought it was a sunflower.
My God, it's a giant.
The volume of this video is very, very low.
No, but it just summed up life for me. I thought that's like us, isn't it? At the end of the day, they have heart attacks, stress.
Can you put it down to stress, do you?
Well, it's in London, isn't it? You know, everything has stresses from living here.
And they are bald, aren't they? They've got fur all over, but they lose the...
I'm always overweight.
It was a fat, bald bee.
So what did you? It fell to the floor, and you instantly just kicked it. You didn't attempt
No,
to
I waited a
revive
second and just looked at it to see if there was any, you know, leg movement or wing, and there was nothing. And then when I sort of kicked it, it was sort of hard. It was hardened already. It's just
Rigor mortis had
rigor mortis set in.
It's not the video clip I was talking about, by the way, but I think he was talking about a stressed bug in another context, and that was as loud as I could make that video. Hard. It was hard. Wait, am I supposed to be back here? I got some kind of route. Where are we going? I don't know. I got a route. I was thinking about bees. I'm sorry. Go to Melon Girl. So yeah, Melon Girl's over this way. That's her name now, Melon Girl. Okay. The video is the cricket versus the wasp one.
There was a bit of trouble in our yard the other day.
Right.
Between a wasp and a cricket.
Now the thing is there any point to this at all, or are you just going to tell us you saw?
Are you going to
Wasp-
extrapolate some analogy from this?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. So there's a wasp.
Yeah, well, so look at the whole scenario. It's the whole scenario, right?
As you said, sorry, just to clarify, as you said, it was kicking off.
Right, okay.
Old scenario.
So you're looking
I'm
out
there.
of your window.
No, I'm in the kitchen by
Right.
the sink.
Yeah.
I'm washing up the few plates.
Right.
The kitchen door's open.
Right.
Suzanne says, "Oh my God, look at that!
What?
There's a wasp and a cricket having a wrestle." I've never seen it before.
Right.
Wait! Are you sure this wasn't Mexican television and it actually was a
Two
sporting
people
event?
dressed up.
Yeah.
So they're there wrestling, and I was like, "Well, stop them then." So
Stop! Whoa! You don't interfere with fucking Rosa Parks. Why are you interfering with a wasp in a cricket?
because one, I didn't even know they didn't get on, to be honest. Because they were sort of wrestling. I said, and my hands were wet, so I couldn't do anything. I always overdo it with the very liquid.
Yeah, sure.
So she's there. I say, separate them. Now, so she uses a tea towel, flicks them.
Flick. Clever. Good
Right.
thinking.
The wasp goes its own way. The cricket's sort of jumping about a bit.
But who was fighting who?
So I'm sort of saying that is really weird because wasps are changing quicker than anything else that I keep my eye on.
What does that mean,
Okay,
Carl?
well, that's just your theory, and it's not based on
Well, I
anything.
told you a couple of years back I saw one eating chicken. The shot doing it. So anyway, so now they're causing trouble with a cricket.
Whoa, how do you know it was the wasp fault? This is prejudice. Why do you think it was the wasp fault? What if the cricket would have started it? What if the cricket's got a society to go, we hate wasps, we hate their stripes. We hate them. If they come here, fight them. If everyone comes down here, fight them. How do you know it wasn't the cricket that started that?
Well, I suppose at that time I didn't, but since.
Oh,
I don't
subsequent
know.
information.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay,
So
this is
anyway,
like
Columbo, isn't it? We saw the...
yeah.
So I saw all that. We broke it up. The cricket was sort of shaking a bit.
Definitely not! Definitely not!
It was shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
So I sort of prodded it, put a little leaf over it because it was a hot day. Thought I'd put a leaf there so it doesn't get overheated.
I love
I'll
this.
keep an eye
Like
on
it's
it.
done the marathon. It's got a little. It's got Mars on the leaf, written
So-
on the leaf, and now it's just walking over the little medal.
So Suzanne, we leave it for a bit.
Leave
Get
it.
on.
What did
About
you say?
half an hour, about left it for half.
I don't know if this is about a bug getting stressed or a bug just dying, but not the clip either. We found the snoo herb. Awesome, seriously awesome, Jason. That's totally it. Wait, just a sec. Yakopu, here, boy. Kind of took the herb I gave her and stuck it, squish, right into her own head. So, Yakopu, how do I look? Totally fabulous, right? Ow! That's it? Yeah. A lady must follow the dress code, to the best of her ability. Oh, were you like hoping for a little something something? Oh, you dirty scoundrel. No! I guess a little something couldn't hurt. Congrats, this is for you. Like, thanks for participating. What's this? Dunno, just like found it laying around. Just found it laying around? Well, it might be something important. I'll analyze it, okay? Gave Eve the strange item and received it from Kana. Flower, ha ha ha, like everybody's a winner. An emblem resembling ear. Received from Kana. Okay. Kind of want to
What did Suzanne want to do? She wanted to interfere, did she? What did she want to do?
What
Just
happened
sort
to
of
the
like,
No, she
cricket?
just sort of said, leave it, stop messing with it. It's probably a little bit knocked out, a little bit stunned.
Sure, let's
Right.
get on with our lives, she said. Yeah.
So I put the leaf on it. We go off, and half an hour later, I get back in. I said, I'm going to go and see the
Where'd you
cricket.
go? Where did you go?
Just for a walk. So I've been out, back in, have a look. Cricket's still there. Noticed one of its legs gone.
Oh,
Don't know if the wasp did that or the tea towel flick. Well,
Right.
this is when I got the computer out.
right.
Had a look. What happened is the wasp apparently does this a lot. And it stings them in the head.
Right, not this particular. There wasn't like a little profile of this particular wasp.
It's just an incident that
Just
happens a
generally
lot
happens within
between wasps and crickets.
Right.
So it stung it in the head, and what happens is it's that whole thing that we talked about before, where it lays an egg.
Right.
So I was sort of having a look, seeing if I could see any sort of holes in its head, and it just kept sort of moving its one leg, like, oh, I can't handle this.
We've got one big leg.
One big leg at the back now. It's normally got two that it uses to jump.
So you were worried that crickets aren't aware of the dangers of wasps?
I just had a look online and saw that, it's a popular thing that happens. It's sort of like a bit of a mugging. It said you can leave them for about half an hour. They normally come round and they don't know they've had an egg put in their head. But
There's no way it said leave them for half an hour and they come round, they don't have an egg put in. There's no way it said
But
that.
he said they're normally stunned for about half hour.
Have you had an egg put in your head?
Fucking ostrich egg, by the look of it. It's coming out the top.
So anyway, I picked it up, I placed it under a little tree. I said it's in the shade again. No wasps can see it there. Let's just leave it.
But you've just left that cricket to now die in agony when that maggot goes round his head and comes out a wasp and leaves the carcass.
Well, this is when Suzanne came up and said it wasn't moving. I sorted it.
You sorted it.
Just sorted it.
what
you wanna say
do?
anything
What
else?
did you mean?
Well, I said, what do you mean you sorted it? She said,
Read
it's
between
best
the
that I
lines.
don't tell you.
Right, sorry. But,
She said she sorted it.
wait. Do you think that we're in the mafia and we're being wiretapped? Say what happened.
No, well, she just said she sorted it, and I said, what, sorted what? Because I'd forgotten about it at that point, I was painting. And
Right.
she said the cricket.
Right, what do you think she meant by sorted it?
Well, by the look on her face, the way she said it, I've known her for long enough, so I know that she meant it's not good news.
Yeah, so what happened?
So from that, I took for granted she means
Say it!
I've stopped it being, it's no longer in misery.
So what do you mean?
What?
What did she do?
say it.
She crushed its head with a stone,
She got a tiny head-shaped stone and
squashed it, because that's where all the action is, isn't it? So she said it was too cruel watching it sort of shaking about with its one leg and stuff. Had to kill it.
I imagine I had this vision that one day Suzanne just having to say to his parents, I sorted it. I sorted it.
Okay. Yep, that's. I remember that one, but it's definitely not the stressed insect. That's a whole other. It's amazing how many videos of Carl talking about insects are actually available. I think half of what the dude did in his life was looking at insects. Someone just said, "Oh my God, who is this? Please, I need to know." I know how you feel. I had to consume everything available on this human being when I saw my first, clip. When I listened to my first podcast, when I discovered the glory that is Carl Pilkington. Now, you may be surprised to learn that is possibly still not the most British name you could ever have, though it's close. It's Calford, Pilkinghamshire. That would be the more British name. How do you spell it? Karl Pilkington. Pilkington. He is, oh my God. Okay. I'll go through the story. It's been several years since I've talked in detail about Carl. I'll just give you a little bit of background because it's truly a gift. Carl is a gift. When I went through some tough times, Carl was there for me and made me happy. And there's a show called The Ricky Gervais Show, which it's an animated version of their podcast, and it's actually really entertaining. Ricky Gervais worked at a radio station just around the time The Office was getting big. And they gave him a producer. And his goal was just to have a chat with his co-writer, Stephen Merchant, and play some music. That was it. They didn't know who Carl was. So the radio station, XFM, gave them a producer, And, you know, they did their radio show. It was like an hour a week or something like that. 2 hours a week. I forget. And they shortly discovered that Carl was an absolute fucking madman. Maniac. Both the smartest person in the world and the dumbest. He would say the dumbest shit, but also kind of have a point. And anyway, they kind of slowly made the radio show more and more about Carl, because people wanted to hear about Carl. Like, people that would call in were like, yeah, about that Carl person, I want to get him on a bit. So they gave him a microphone, and then, you know, by the next season, Carl was the focus of the show. And then there was, they did podcasts just as podcasting got popular. And they're amazing. Just at the very beginning there. And then Carl ended up doing a travel show called An Idiot Abroad, which he did not like the name of that at all. But it's on Netflix, and it's one of the best travel shows I've ever seen. I'm a little biased. It's basically someone who doesn't want to travel, traveling all over the place, hating every minute of it. You know, not every minute, but most minutes. Just offering really droll, trite observations about the things around him. He goes to a KFC when he's in Egypt, and he feels comfortable there, or Domino's, or something like that. He does offer some weird perspective that actually is kind of, like, fascinating, and it's not just about, like, him being a dummy. I think he's actually kind of a genius, and some other people do too. The main question that people have is Carl putting it on? Is he playing it up? Is he a character? People thought that Ricky invented him as a character. And the truth is, he did play it up a little bit when he realized that people were enjoying it. He's not taking the piss. He's not taking the mickey. That's actually who he is. For the most part, he got smarter as time went on. Like, he became a little bit more self-aware, but I think early on, he would just say the dumbest shit. I mean, this is also a dude who had a neighbor that had a horse in their house. And, like, went to school with kids with webbed hands and big heads, as he would describe. So, you know, he's a Manc. He's from Manchester. And, it's... The journey of Carl is amazing. Just learning about his life, his childhood, his paper route, his theories on insects, on life, on onions, on, like, his movie ideas, or, like, the idea that he thinks that being old is stupid, and there should be a baby planted in all of our heads that when we get old and die, the baby hatches and we're reborn again. So have fun, everybody. Good luck. Enjoy yourselves. Carl Pilkington. People are saying it's the plot of Death Stranding. Holy fuck. Kojima stole from Carl. Can you play the one where he predicts the future? Yeah, alright. I'll do one more Carl for you. Carl... Future. This is a little longer, but it's worth it, I think. I'll just play the audio. No, I can't do the screen, too, I'm sorry. Feeling much better. I wonder if Kenna's medicine did the trick. I didn't know what to think when Kenna suddenly demanded fruit, but the medicine she made seems to be keeping Eve's condition steady. We only went to that area as a detour to get the access key, but even so, we got parts for Chi Sophia and that medicine. I'm glad we went. Time is of the essence, but we might... If we rush on this journey, we might end up with more trouble than we started with. You're right. I'm glad you're looking out for me, but don't lose sight of what's in front of you, okay? Right. Closer we get, the more I gotta keep it together. Oh, this looks like an interesting... Oh, shit! That's cool. Half a planet. Cut right in half.
Alright, I'm Carl. I'm the future.
He's already gone off-road.
It's a scary place. But the future's gonna happen. Right? There's no getting away from that.
Yep.
Hang on, we've safely touched down. I can't. Oh, brace yourselves for this one, everybody. We've safely touched down on planet Divido. What's the stuff dividing up this planet? The sectors the same way. By my analysis, those appear to be dimensional distortions. Dimensional distortions? You might call them tears in space. Sorry, tears in space. This planet has even been split cleanly in half because of that. The planet exists as two extremes side by side, glacier and desert. So I guess we landed on desert side area F1. Tears in rain. It's the Mario Galaxy planet. Be careful with the distortions. If you're to touch them directly, even G. Sophia's tough armor couldn't withstand the force. Got it, I'll be careful. The access key is... sorry, I can't get an exact reading. Might be due to the distortions, but it's definitely on this planet. Our experiences so far have taught us anything. A boss mutant probably has the key, so we'll have to go track that down first.
Okay, your predictions are...
Well, we're all...
It's not a soundbite.
Keep going. Give him space. Give him space.
This is in a book. I've got to think about... I don't want to get it wrong.
Think first. Think and then say it. Okay, starting from now. These words of wisdom will be inscribed on a wall of a museum one day. Proceed.
I think trousers are going to be stopped being made. Just because you see kids now, they've got pants around their ankles. They're going further and further down. So I think that's evolution, just getting rid of the trouser.
Right.
It's just dropping naturally.
That's the evolution of the trouser, because it's dropping incrementally
Well, you see now,
down
you can
the
see
arse.
kids' underpants, so they're just dropping.
Yeah.
I think they'll get to a point when they just don't bother wearing them anymore.
Right.
Prediction 1.
Yeah,
That's an amazing one.
They'll stop making trousers in the future.
Good,
Okay.
We're going to get weaker. That's already happened. They used to say, you know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now they're saying eat 5 fruits. So we've definitely that's evidence. You can't argue with that. I'd probably put that first because he goes right. What's number 2? So swap that round.
Okay, that's number 1.
Give him the pants second.
Yep.
I'm gonna die.
Okay,
They
number
used
3.
to say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. They used to say pull your trousers up. Now they're saying put them down. You can.
Oh, that's insta-death.
I've never heard such fucking dribble.
Number 3.
Right, number 3. Oh, the scholars are now waiting with bated breath when they find this old scroll, and they go, "Ooh, what can number 3 be?"
I reckon we'll blend all our food.
Oh God!
No, because
He got me. He was going to make a point about race. But he said, I never thought it would be. We'll blend all our food.
like they do for babies, you mean?
I just think when you think about all the stuff we eat now, cavemen chewing on big lumps of meat.
Yeah.
We had wisdom teeth.
Yep.
Now they say we'll take them out. You're not using them.
Yep.
Why not using them? Because your food's soft.
Yep.
Sorbet.
Yep.
Soups.
Yeah.
You know, everything's softer,
Just
isn't it?
those
When you get an
two, yeah.
avocado, they say, is it soft? Everyone's squeezing the food before they buy it.
Yeah.
No one wants anything tough.
Yeah.
So I think chewing is a sort of
It's a thing of the
thing of the past. We haven't got the time to chew. Everyone's like, hurry up, eat that. You don't have to go out for dinner with Ricky. He's like, hurry up. Like, I'm still eating
Well,
it.
he does blend his food, I think. Okay, so blending food. Great.
I reckon. What else do we do now? I've done teeth. Done trousers. I've come up with this idea. It's sort of like glasses, but you can live wherever you want to live.
What do you mean?
Everything that's real, you're not looking at that anymore.
This one's
This
good,
is really
actually.
the future. I'd put this at number
It's
10.
HoloLens.
This is like...
We're only doing 5. Fuck me.
So
Oh,
what you mean is that you look through the glasses and instead of seeing what the real world, you see a tropical
what you want to
paradise.
see. So if you're a young kid and you like the idea of living in the urban ghetto with all graffiti on the walls and that, you can see that.
Yeah, but hold on. Are you walking round? Because you'll be bumping into stuff, won't you?
No.
Why not?
No, what
Why
you mean
that?
is that the stuff that's there in the real world is being digitally reimagined
Yeah.
in your glasses. So what was a nice country lane is suddenly now an
It's
urban
got loads of
ghetto.
graffiti on it.
Sure.
Absolutely mental. Pointless. Will
What?
never work. Absolutely
But
one of the
older-
maddest
So
things you've ever said.
really weird, that one.
Yeah.
It could
Actually,
be done.
It will.
I reckon it could be
That's the
easily
one
done.
that's-
Okay, that
Because
last one, that's number
closest.
4. That's a load of bollocks. So what's number 5?
There'll be more letters in the alphabet.
Why?
Why?
Because we're running out of words now, aren't we?
No, we're not running out of
No, we
words.
are. We are definitely running out
Just
of
using,
words.
it's using the letters we've already got and
yeah.
making new words.
Yeah, we're making. Yeah,
No, but we haven't got enough now.
of course we have. Have you any idea? You could have a word with 9 L's
Yes.
before you run out.
Yeah, and they do in Wales and what have you. That's because their alphabet is shorter than ours. They've only got something like 24 letters over there.
Right.
They go mental with the L. now, what we do is we've got 26 letters, but we are now struggling.
We're not
struggling.
struggling at all.
We are.
We're not. I mean, it's a stupid.
Boswallocks in shampoo. Now there's a word where they've gone, well, we've invented something here. We've got something we're putting in shampoo.
Boswallocks?
Boswallocks.
You just made that up?
No, it's not. They go. I knew with Boswallops and ceramide R. Yeah, but that's a new word because they have to. They come up with a new word.
But it's a terrible word.
Why?
Boswallocks.
It's another word. Is that real? You've made that up.
No, I haven't. It's a real word.
Boswallops, yeah.
Now this is what I'm saying.
like it.
So years ago, when they came up with all the sensible ingredients,
Go on.
sodium. That sounds all right.
He likes sodium. He doesn't
Happy
like
with that.
Because it
Boswallops.
sounds like something in it, like an ingredient.
Well, yeah, but that's because you're used to it.
Is this a load of Boswallocks? Are you winding me up?
No,
between
it's
you?
real.
It's real, and that's because 26 letters. We've wasted them. Years ago, we went mental with the, pneumonia, sticking a P on it, and there's loads of words where you go, "What's that letter doing in there?" Whereas now, they can't do that. They've gone, "Whoa, pull that back. Why is that letter there?" And now you've got stuff like abbreviations and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's not waste letters. Let's just control it a little bit. Cars are called things like, GTI or something, because they're going, well, I can't think of the word to call this. So they're giving them letters. Think of a word now. Think of a word that hasn't been made up.
What do you mean?
Well, tell me a word that hasn't been made up.
All words have been made up.
No, one that hasn't. That could be used. Say if I invent
Oh.
something now to put in shampoo, what can I call it? Quick.
Cranberry.
No, it's too close to that. No, we can't get that past the advertising person.
Scrimpton.
Scrimpton.
Yeah.
So it took Ricky 2 goes and you accepted his second one.
Well, I think we've sorted out the future.
It's a little bit more.
Since obviously the days of Nostradamus, there's been many people who've tried to foresee the future.
Carl, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but there's endless, predictions. Apparently, there are other planets that may collide with ours. There's some scientific basis on this. But if you knew,
Oh,
with
this will get
certainty
muted to
that
hell and back.
Today was the end of the world. How would you spend that final day? So, for
God,
instance,
this
I've always
one.
wanted to smash up a bar. Do you know what I mean? It's strange, but I've always wanted the exhilaration of just smashing all those bottles, like you see in a film.
But would you enjoy it as much knowing that you're going to die in 8 hours?
I don't know. I suppose it's the sense of abandon. I mean, maybe I'd murder a person.
Wow.
Just say, I don't know, but I think I'd probably go mental.
Because that's
I've
the wor-
always been a very reserved person. I've never got into a fight, never caused a rumpus.
Yeah, but that's a worrying thought because we don't have to have the end of the world for it to be the end of your world, because a lot of people know that they're terminally ill, so they don't go around smashing up bars and killing people.
But I suppose I know there'll be no repercussions ultimately because
They're
the
gonna die
next day
anyway.
everyone's gone, so
Yeah,
there's not
so-
going to be mourning families.
But then how
I'll
dare
be back.
you deprive that person of his last 8 hours or 10 hours of life?
I don't care because it's the last day on Earth.
What would you do?
I've always wanted to kick a duck up the arse.
I've played that clip on stream. Okay. Well, there you go. You got a crash course in Carl. Have fun. I can't believe he got HoloLens right, though. Like, he actually fucking predicted VR properly. What is this? Ugu. Excuse me, are you an MA pilot? Another human in this place? What are you? I'm not a human, but an automaton. That is, a support droid. A support droid? Is there an MA on this planet? Correct. I'm Mr. Tanks. I mean, Nora MA3 Adams support droid. Please call me Tessit. My name's Jason. Her name's Eve. And this little guy here is Fred. Ribbit. If you're a support droid, does that mean Adam's pilot is nearby? Let me see. Well, could you speak a little louder? Oh, okay. Okay, sorry about that. Well, actually, I've lost him. Adam's pilot Stein and I were chasing a boss mutant, but it created dimensional distortion and I got separated from Stein and Mr. Tank. So the boss mutant was responsible for creating the distortions. That's why, we just met. I hate to trouble you, but Jason, please find Stein, please. Jason, we have to help this poor girl. Eve, alright, we'll search for Stein. Thank you so much. Here, is this an access key? This access key is for area F2. Stein and Mr. Tank got sent there. Ah! Another distortion! Test it! Jason, don't touch it. Damn it! I'll be fine, don't worry about me. Just please find Stein. To get to area F2, we need to use the tunnel in area D. Area D, huh? Got it. Let's make our way there. Hang in there, Tessit. We'll save you and Stein. I've always wanted to kick a duck up the arse. And now the blending of food is becoming popular with Soylent, so Carl pretty much got that right too. And pants are still around, even though we do eat pant from time to time, though I would say that they are getting, like, shorts are getting shorter. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch to say that, but I feel like it's pretty much just thong shorts at this point. Not the point Carl was trying to make, but still. They've been short as fuck, to be honest. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I only wear the shorts that were popular in the late 90s, with a number of new metal bands. Just those. No, I don't actually... what are those anyway? Do they have a name? With the cargo shorts? Maybe. They're like... You know, they have like camouflage for when you're wearing shorts and you need to blend in. Boy, oh boy. Fuck, gotta figure out a way to get that wall down. I think that was just a cheese. I think I just cheesed it. Ice. Ice and insta-death. Good combo. Ooh, battle. And they nerfed the fuck out of this homing thing. Come on! Oh, Jesus, there's so many of them. No, there's not. I kind of like Carl's idea, though, of wearing glasses and it just digitally projects it like a beach. That's like Ready Player One levels of weird. Just be like sitting by like a scummy small pool and it just projects a beach. Life's a beach. Well, not just VR. Yeah, I mean VR the way it is now, but like more augmented reality. Try to keep this beam. It's amazing how much easier this game gets if you just use this weapon. And it does get weaker with repeated use, but it's still fucking awesome. Yeah, this game has had good music all the way through. Someone just complimented the song. It's... Nope. Ah! Lost it. Should be alright. Yeah. Oh, more? Slugs. For those just discovering Carl, you got some fun ahead of you when it comes to slugs and slug juice. So that counter is just knocking me over the level. That's fun. Ah. Carl's not dead. No. Darren is just saying that Carl... I've been talking about Carl for like 8 years. But honestly, I haven't mentioned him on stream in a while. He's still very much alive. He's doing a TV show called Sick of It, which he reviewed on Amazon as being just okay. Like, he reviewed his own show and gave it like 4 out of 5. He was like, it's not bad, it could be better. So, but that's what he's doing. I kind of like him best when he does travel shows, though. Ah! This game is hard. Use firebomb? Where is firebomb? I thought I had it. Oh, there's a change button. So there's different types of mines. So like, T-bomb. Oh, I see. F-striker, T-bomb. I get it. Okay. I totally neglected all that. Oh, nice. Nice. It does do that. Scrimpton. Ren and Scrimpton. Absolute Comet deploys a bit that protects from attacks and launches with an ice attack when activating a blast counter. That's for people mode. I've sorted it. Now would be a bad time to die. Now would be a fine time to die, actually. No problem. Are there any album releases you're looking forward to? Aside from dying, King Gizzard. Whatever they're putting out 2 albums, so both of those. I'm looking forward to Tool's new album, which I guess I'll believe it when I see it, which should be the name of the album. I hope Radiohead's working on something. I know they've been taking longer for releases, but that'd be nice. But of what we know about Raconteurs, I'm looking forward to their album. Black Keys have an album coming out, which I'm like kind of lukewarm about, but it's something. I've wanted it. I was hoping they would put something out, so... The Murlocs just put out an album. That was good. What else? Oh, Tame Impala. Tame Impala. That single was pretty good. Definitely grew on me. I'm waiting for the new Red Fox album, Dollars to Donuts. Can't wait for that one. It's not called Dollars to Donuts. It's not. It's really, really not. But, I mean, hey, a donut fits the circular theme. It's not a bad album name. I mean, it kind of is, but So, what else? Oh, Mac DeMarco's got a new album coming out. After Steal This Album, any album name goes for me. Didn't people actually steal the album? If you steal the album, and the dude's like, pull the cock! And then, you know, you get caught, and you go to jail, I wonder if the band, like, bails you out. Yeah. Yep. This is so stressful. Removes power limiters from Jason's suit and blaster rifle temporarily. Sacred ladder. The holy ladder. Why would you lull me into a false sense of security and then pull the rug out from under me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Call the cops! Crimes against level design. Oh! Fuck! You know, it's too late for this goddamn shit. Got it this time for sure. Got it this time. Oh! Hey! Done with this fucking crap. Done with this game. There was just like a pixel of death. I'm not talking about that. I won't even acknowledge it. Whoa! Oh! I don't know, guys. I don't know. Your name is John Sekiro. Your mission, retrieve one piece of shit upgrade. Kidding me? That almost killed me. I will never return to this planet, this wretched garbage planet. Alright. Alright, it's time to stop. So next time I have to go to area F2. I don't know how to get there. We don't know how to get there. Or where they came from. I'm too tired for this. kind of want to just get to the planet I have to get to and then save. It's through Area D. Area D to F2. It's like chess. I guess that planet was right there, so that was a hint. Yep. Takes you to the other side of the planet. I mean, it still is a pretty fucking badass game. We finally made it to Area F2. It really is the opposite of F1. Adam and its pilot Stein must be in this area somewhere. We can't waste any time finding Stein for Tessit's sake. Agreed, let's begin the search. Does that count as a save point? This counts as a save point, I guess. Alright. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed some Blaster Master. The game is still good. One decent stream left, if my estimations on the game length are correct. Maybe 2. So, yeah. So thanks for watching. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the art now. And just to let you know, tomorrow I will be around, I think. And probably get some Yoshi, maybe a substantial Yoshi stream, because I've been shafting Yoshi. I've been neglecting Yoshi a little bit. So, yeah. So that we will do. Interrupted by weird Twilight Princess music. So yeah, a little Yoshi would be good, and maybe another totally accurate stream, totally accurate battle simulator, and Gungeon would be nice to revisit as well. See some more of the stuff I missed.